Ukraine's foreign minister has submitted a proposal to the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to formally cut diplomatic ties with Iran. This after Kyiv accused Tehran of supplying kamikaze drones to Moscow. On Monday, Russia had launched dozens of kamikaze drones targeting the Ukrainian energy infrastructure and killing several civilians. Ukraine says the latest attacks were carried out with Iranian-made Shahed 136 drones. However, Tehran has officially denied supplying these drones to Moscow. The Ukrainian foreign minister says Kyiv was certain that they were Iranian-made drones and that Ukraine would be ready to share evidence very soon. Ukraine has further urged the European Union to impose sanctions on Iran for helping Russia kill Ukrainians. Meanwhile, according to two Iranian diplomats, Iran has promised to provide Russia with surface-to-surface missiles in addition to drones. Fateh 110 and Zolfagar are Iranian short-range surface-to-surface ballistic missiles. They're capable of striking targets at distances between 300 to 700 kilometers. The Iranian diplomat rejected assertions by Western officials that such transfers breach a 2015 UN Security Council resolution. Zelensky, however, has asserted that Moscow's dependence on Iranian drones exposes Russia as being bankrupt both politically and militarily. The appearance of Iranian missiles in addition to drones in Moscow's arsenal in the war with Ukraine would raise tensions between Iran and the United States as well as other Western powers. For more on this, we earlier spoke to Ruslan Bortnik from Kyiv. He is the director of the Ukrainian Institute of Politics.
It's because of diplomatic tone, diplomatic language, or because Iran, as I know, supply Russia these drones by parts, and inside of Russia they screw up these drones and send it to Ukraine. I'm sure that Ukraine will cut diplomatic relations with Iran because these drones are the serious problem for Ukraine and important, even the temporary factor in war. It is evidenced by the sharp reaction of Ukraine and the United States and Ukrainian allies around the world. Because these drone attacks, mass launch of Iranian Shaheeds overloads the Ukrainian air defense system and increases the effectiveness of Russian missile strikes on Ukrainian energy infrastructure. More than 30% of our energy infrastructure was broken during the last two Russian massive attacks on 10th and 17th of October. And by Iranian arms supplies will not affect only Ukrainian-Russian war, but also the whole situation in Middle East, I'm sure. These supplies will obviously have negative consequences for the Iranian nuclear deal, and it remains unclear the question of Russian price for them. What did Russia promise Iran for these supplies? This is the main question also.